Alright, here we go. Pretty sure. Phone doesn't seem to be in sync. No, wait, there it is. Okay. Here we go. Other M. So, let's see. Like I've been saying on Twitter, and I'm pretty sure I said at the end of the last stream, I don't remember exactly how much is left, but I feel like there's just enough for one last session. Probably. Might be a little less, might be a little more. I honestly don't remember. Alright, so here's our reminder of what happened last time, at the end of the stream. Found Madeline Bergman, who told all of the secrets. Let's see. Right, so the Federation is trying to weaponize Metroids. They managed to clone them from a small tissue sample that was left on Samus' suit. There's a Sector 0 that's hidden from all the map information. And, guess it's time to blow up some Metroids again. Alright, let's see here. Oh, come on, computer, I know you're better than that. Alright, let's get reoriented here, though. Alright, that's actually easier than I thought it would be. There we go, there's my reticle. Oh, that might be why things were slowing down a little bit. Have Chrome open. Let's free up some RAM. Here we go. Problem solved. Maybe. Oops. I don't remember if we've seen that specific animation before, or Samus, Oh, shit. Wow. For some reason, I thought you broke out of that attack for free. I didn't know you actually had to button mash your way out. 5.5 hours of recorded game time. Although, I guess closer to 6. I didn't know you had to button mash your way out of grabs. Thanks for the info, game. I know I said it last time, but it's still worth repeating that there's a slight delay for the grapple beam for releasing, and it feels really weird. Like, I know in my head that it's not like actually variable how far you'll go when you jump off of a swing. But the fact that there is that delay just, oh, it feels like needlessly bad. I mean, I guess the other thing is that it's not really going to affect anything, like, ever. Could let me do that. Well, I guess it's better than having an invisible wall. Anyway, it's not like you have to do any precision platforming. But just the feel of... this guy again. Just the feel of not seeing Samus jump off until like a second after you press the button. It's just bad. Maybe there is a reason for it, but if so, I have no idea what it is. I have no idea what this is either. Beam upgrade? Oh, Seeker Missile. Oh, they brought that back. Okay. I don't know how they want me to use it here, but I guess they do. Even the space jump feels so bad in this. I don't know what that's about. I also don't know what's up with the grapple beam point there. It's bugging the hell out of me. Alright, but I think we're well on our way to Sector 0. Probably.
This elevator is bound for the main sector.
Wait a second.
This elevator is bound for Sector 2.
There's something funny to me about how, even in this space future, they hadn't figured out how to make the automatic voices sound less fake. Or less, I don't know, pre-recorded or something? Unnatural delivery is what I'm trying to say. Right, you know what? I'm curious about this item. It's right there. Might be an energy part. Oh, it's a mistletoe. I do kind of want an energy part just because I'm, like, right there. I've already got 3 of them. It would be a tad annoying to not even get 1 energy tank out of all that. But, whatever. game has been doing a really bad job of giving me reasons to go out of my way for items. So, if I don't come across another energy part, it's fine. Finally take care of that thing. That looks like an item. Another missile tank. I'm going the right way, right? Basically. Alright, you know what? There's an energy tank right there. Pick that up, thank you. I mean, more health is better. I think we can all agree on that, right? Geez, going through areas I've been to before does not make for great commentary. Who could have imagined? I don't know, I feel like the level design isn't that great. Like, nothing I'm seeing here is making me feel like, oh, that's cool. Maybe I would have felt that way about, like the, what am I trying to think of? About like this virtual reality holodeck stuff, but I don't know. The fact that they can do that is neat, I guess, but they don't do anything fun with it. And other than that, it's just science facility over and over. Like other Metroid games, they at least have like different. Well, I was about to say they at least have different biomes, but I guess there's snow here and lava there, but it's just not. Yeah, the Shine Spark is pretty cool. I did like ripping through that one monster thing. Are you still going the right way? Oh no. Hold on. Somewhere in Sector 2. Know that much. But yeah, I don't know. Like, the environments just, you know, kind of been there, done that. This ice environment isn't as cool as Phendrana Drifts. Lava environment wasn't as cool as Magmore Caverns. What are you even doing here? It's entirely possible I'm going the wrong way. Because I see that indicator on my mini-map there, but it's not pointing to anything specific. Or maybe it... Oh wait, oh my god, you know what? Hold on, let me examine my map closer. I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. How the hell do I get out of this place? Oh, huh. I was just thinking that those tiny little boxes looked weirdly destructible. Turns out they are. Hey. There's that energy part I was looking for, I think. Alright, great. Now I don't have to be annoyed about finding only 3 heart pieces in the entire game. I got a 4th one. Oh wait. Maybe there's something here? Nope. Just garbage. What's this? Well, I'll take faster charge. Well, it still doesn't... I guess it's still a bit faster. But I think I'm already at the point where the improved charge speed just... Well, each incremental upgrade just doesn't feel, you know, noticeable. Alright, now let's see. The other side of this room, if I can... No, I don't think I can shine spark across here. Not back. I guess I don't need to. Down here. Oh, that's just the way to get back up. Okay. Figures. Getting closer to where I think I need to go. I think it's on the other side of this navigation room. There's another door here. Let's go up. Oh, time to go down. Load times. Cool. But let's save here. Or, wait. Okay. And... like I didn't even need to go here. Okay. You know what? I will say it was kind of neat that I could do that. I honestly didn't expect the game to let me, you know, space jump out of a shiny spark. So... I guess a little credit where credit is due. Alright, still going the right way. At least what I assume is the right way. Maybe I should actually point out what I'm thinking here. There's, let's see. Looks like there's a doorway to the south of where I am. And if I keep following that path south, you know, take that J turn there, go through. There's a kind of a blinking indicator that's in the bottom right corner. I think that's where I'm trying to go. I just have to go through here. There are those hurdles again. No more speed boosting. No shiny sparkling allowed here. Or there. Alright, now I want to go... I guess it would be here. Yeah. Looks like I go through here, and... Hey, you. I'll teach you. Jerk. Something about that. Just want to take a quick peek. Oops, that wasn't it. Alright, I'm already over it. Follow the path, see where it takes me now. Bigger side hopper or something. Aha. You don't even have to manually lock on, I guess. Oh, alright. Time for gravity shenanigans. I know what that means, but... Oh, got turned around, but oops. guess I'm gonna go here. That seems to work. Okay, this is kind of cool, I'll admit, but also I hate it for reasons that will not become clear until fusion. Let's see. Yeah, you're right. Gravity nonsense makes a lot of sense on a space station. And that was not. And especially a space station that's in obvious distress. It would make sense that like artificial gravity isn't working properly. Alright, so now we've gone from reverse gravity to heavy gravity. New speed booster here. Can't accelerate nearly enough to do that. That guy gains some back and forth. Right, so I don't think I can actually jump up there, unless maybe I barely can. I guess I barely can. What is that? Is that like a reserve tank thing? Back up and get a better angle on it. Or not? Because if that's a reserve tank thing, then I definitely want that. Again? No? Something I can grapple across there, is there? No, that still wasn't good enough? Okay. Back to normal gravity. Okay. Oh, I haven't technically reached Vector Zero just yet. Okay. Alright. I think I know what's going on here. Sort of. Probably some kind of gravity matrix. Oh, there we go. Alright. Well, it was worth a shot. That's a weird thing that's just hanging from the ceiling. Probably not important. Tight. Alright, so this is a boss and I hate that it's here. It's manipulating the gravity on me, so that's cool. You know. Why not? Super missing to its weird cat-like face. Fine. Not entirely sure why I can't do any more damage. Guess it's fine. There we go, see, halfway. Now it's freezed itself with its icy confines. And it's jumping over that sweeping laser. There's the pain. Take that. Nice strike, buddy. So one thing I will say though is the fact that it actually let me that's an idea. Is it gonna come down to my level? I don't think so. Well, maybe it is. What I wanted to say was the fact that it would let me, space jump around its scrambling attack thing. Oh, I think I did it. Oh! I forgot about that somehow. Jesus Christ. I don't remember if that counts as the end or not. I mean, you can't have a face reveal like that and have it be, you know, have that be the end. And it's funny you say that, Tia, because I've been holding off on naming it for some unknown reason, unknown even to myself. That boss is actually called Nightmare. So I'm just going to assume that the only way to get what happens next is to try to leave again. Alright, this is happening on its own. I'm not pressing anything. Don't know what that was. Oh. I guess someone activated the engines. I'm going to be honest, I don't think that was the end of it. It's been a while. I've got a dog scratching at my door, so I'm going to go let her in. Alright, so as I was saying, I'm pretty sure there's going to be like a second phase. Because, I mean, that's a gravity manipulation boss, right? What could possibly be useful against manipulated gravity, I wonder? I mean, we're going to get the gravity suit. That is going to happen. Oh. The fact that it let me walk away so far tells me that we'll be going back through that arena, and then we'll get what we need. Although it is still very weird and bad that Samus does not think to activate the gravity suit herself, even though she's already, you know, activated the space jump and screw attack on her own volition. Like, I have no idea what she was waiting for. Like, a little consistency there would be appreciated, I think. Alright, so now we got some Dutch angle action going on here. Now I've lost control. Now I've got control again. More Dutch angles. No, I mean, the game just doesn't want you to have fun. I think that's all there is to it. My sensor bar got moved. Okay. Oh. Sorry, Willow. Okay. So, let's take a look around. Oh. Well, shit.
Baby.
Oh no, she said the B word. Although, you know what? To be fair, that thing is pretty cute. Oh no. All those energy tanks and just one shot to the back will do that? Rude. Plot damage is the worst. Well, at least, well, I don't know what's going on. I don't remember. It would probably not surprise you to learn that there's still more twists and turns in this story.
Samus, can you hear my voice?
I read you loud and clear, Adam.
Oh, Adam's
you know what
not
lies
dead.
up ahead. The Metroids and the artificial intelligence that controls them. The fruit of the Galactic Federation's twisted project.
Yes. So why did you shoot me?
You can't destroy these Metroids.
What do you mean?
Sector Zero Metroids most likely can't be frozen.
Gasp.
What are you talking about?
There's a strong likelihood that the Metroid's mortal weakness, the vulnerability to cold, has been overcome through genetic manipulation.
Now remember,
And if that's true, there's no way you can destroy them.
evolved Metroids from
That
Metroid
baby
2
earlier,
didn't have
the infant
cold
Metroid.
vulnerability.
You were able to freeze it.
True. My guess is that it was because it was still in a larval stage. But who can say? One thing's for certain. They're definitely propagating Metroids. Developing bioweapons with an obvious and fatal flaw would be suicide. It's hard to imagine the military mass-producing defective weapons. Then again, none of this makes sense. Metroids are
Now
lethal.
there's a line you can take
Their
out of
extinction
context.
was a wise decision. And now,
None of this
since
makes
no one has
sense.
the technology to defeat them, they cannot be allowed to exist.
Hang on, Adam. First, I need to know why you're credited as the creator of the Metroid Military Program Report.
Yeah, Adam, talk.
I received the request to
believe I
write
just
the
said that.
report from Galactic Federation headquarters. In that report, I outlined the potential dangers of such a program and explained categorically why it shouldn't be attempted. HQ listened, but a small group within the Federation co-opted my report for its own purposes.
So, in other words, his report was basically like, this is an extremely bad idea. Don't do it.
Samus,
But if you want to do it, here's how you would do it.
you'll be fully recovered soon. I have several missions for you. This facility appears to be on an intercept course with Galactic Federation HQ. If what Madeline Bergman said is correct, there's a distinct possibility that this is the start of an attack by MB against the Federation. One way or another, some sort of attack is clearly imminent. You have to find a way to divert the ship off its intercept course. I've located a survivor in room MW, toward the rear of the Bioweapon Research Center.
MW?
Whoever it is will be a key witness. Secure the survivor's safety. And defeat Ridley.
Oh, right. Ridley
He's as
didn't
much of a
actually
threat as the
die.
Metroids.
Forgot
One
about
last
that
word of
already.
warning. Madeline Bergman is no ally.
Hold on, Adam. What are you planning to do with the Metroids here in Sector 0?
Leave it to me. I'll deal with this place.
You have a plan for dealing with Metroids that can't be frozen?
Sector 0 has a self-destruct protocol.
I was gonna say, it is a pretty effective
If the
plan.
sector receives a significant amount of damage, the unit is programmed to detach and self-destruct. A powerful explosion will eliminate the Metroids and MB without leaving a trace.
Don't you dare, Adam. Let me go in. I'm the only one who has a shot against the Metroids. We have to take the chance. Please, Adam.
Hey, remember that?
You have to trust me.
Remember that
You have
incident?
to trust me. Just give me a chance.
Samus, I wish I could battle Ridley, but I can't. Unlike you, I'm no galactic savior. I'm merely human. But I can save you. You should be completely healed soon. There isn't much time. We both need to get started on our missions.
I hate this.
I'm sorry for getting a little rough with you.
Oh, God.
Good luck, Samus.
For some reason, it feels even worse. That, he would say that.
Wait! Adam! Please wait!
But that sounds like extremely abusive behavior bullshit.
No objections. Right, lady?
And just like that, Adam is as good as dead. Like, for real.
Emergency in Sector 0. Disengaging unit. Emergency in Sector 0. Disengaging unit.
There is no way in hell he's coming back from that. After all, he did say he's only human.
Adam vanished. My best friend. The person who understood me best.
The person who shot you in the back, Samus, come on.
Closest thing to a father I had. Thoughts swirled through my head. I couldn't come to grips with what had happened. Such a cruel way to say goodbye. I was the only one who witnessed Adam's last moment, and though it shook me, I was calmer than I usually am.
Wait, hold on. Samus
I think
is
Adam
usually
granted
extremely
me that
calm.
Eye of the Storm clarity, his final gift to me. There was no time for me to grieve his death. But
Of
there
course,
was
yeah.
time for me to say, Adam, thank you. Leave the rest to me.
Well, my music is full of determination, I guess. Let's see, I want to deal with these things. But also, can I just say that something I think I really hate? Bulkhead doors. Maybe that's why there are all these bumps. But... oh, wait. Come on. Do the thing, Samus. Alright, now we've got gravity suit activated, which doesn't do anything different, just gives us a new purple aura. Don't know why that works in the vacuum of space, but whatever. Just go through this escape sequence of music. Alright, well, now that the tension is out of the way, I did want to say that I'm not a fan of the way Samus's armor seems to work. I like it better when it's, like, armor and not, like, some kind of projection from the Zero suit. Like, remember when we looked at some of the concept art for Metroid Prime 3, and her armor had battle damage that was, you know, that made it look like armor? You know, like, the big shoulder pad thing was, like, ripped off or something. But she still had the functioning arm cannon, or something to that effect. That's cool. Just having it be some kind of physical projection that can phase in and out is... I don't know. I don't like it as much. That's for sure. And then, of course, there's everything with the story there. I mean... it's... there's a reason this game is not particularly... well received. There's Nightmare again. Now this should be the point. Yeah, because see, now I have to go through here, and there's that phase too. Let's try another super mission to the face. Those seem pretty effective, but anything else. Hey, don't just hold my super missiles like that. That's rude. I guess regular missiles will work on the same thing, but super missiles just like a little more punch is what I like. don't know what that is. You'll have to enlighten me, I think. Oh, wait, that's a Pokemon, isn't it? That's the Y legendary, isn't it? That was a bright flash I wasn't expecting. About right now, so I'm not doing super great at reading the chat, but yep. There we go. Alright, let's see. Alright, I'm pretty sure it's dead for real now. But alright, you know, you make a fair argument, I think, but can't it be both? I mean, I guess it does make sense for her to have a way to be able to, you know, like, take it off and put it back on relatively easily, because, I mean, she's done that in other games. She did that in, like, in Prime 2, you got the 75% items ending. And at the beginning of Prime 3, but I don't know. I just feel like when it can just phase in and out like that, and that's the only thing, it'd be so much cooler. Just, oh yeah, it's Zero Mission 2, and then she took that off. Well, I mean, of course, Zero Mission, because that's where the name Zero Suit comes from. But I felt like it made a little more sense in Zero Mission because she had the suit off. She took it off to pilot that that space pirate ship to try to make her escape. And then, so it makes sense that, you know, when she would crash land in only the Zero Suit, that it would damage the power suit functionality in my head. But I don't know. You're making a lot of sense here, Tia, though. And I respect that. Wait a second. Totally a thing up there. That's it. I'm gonna see what that thing is. This stupid missile? I didn't do that right for some reason. Now I can get the thing. It's the recovery tank. That's what it's called. I guess the bottom line is the coolest thing for me about that they could do with Samus too is if you know, if it was just both, if it was something that could be, you know, taken off in chunks like they would do in all the other games, like before this game came out, and all the other games when Samus died, like her suit would explode and fly off into pieces. It wouldn't just like phase back into the Zero suit. But having a way to, you know, take it off quickly, like the Zero suit technology or whatever. You know, that could, both of those things could be true, in my humble opinion. Anyway, let's see what the next plot point is, I guess. Oh. Donna just tried to get me. I would think that, you know, now that I can move freely in the water, that maybe my next target would be in the water, but no, that's not the thread of logic this game is following. Okay, something about that shine spark was pretty satisfying. I think it was how long I was able to keep the shine spark speed. Alright, so...
This elevator is bound for the main sector.
I guess the game has finally opened up, and I'm now allowed to choose where I want to go. So around now would be the time that, if you really want, you could do
This elevator is bound for
item
sector
collection,
1.
but as I keep saying, I don't really see the benefit of doing that, so I'm not gonna. Can't make me. I want to go to bioweapon research. I want right, because I guess that's the only door I can go through. And eventually go north. Back to the jungle, I guess. Now, once upon a time, I was promised fun in games. Well, I'm not getting any of that. I demand a refund. Get off me. My hot take is that having these grapple points be the only way to get up and around in this room is bad. It breaks the flow of movement, which means kind of have good movement. Should have good movement in a Metroid game. But having that bug thing just, you know, blow itself up in my face. No idea. Well, he's dodging like that. That's weird. Whatever. Yeah, anytime you have to, you know, switch to first person, it just kind of breaks the flow. I don't like it. Hey, Ridley. He's seen better days, I think. Oh no. Something's after Ridley. What could it be? Well, we'll see soon enough. Alright, I guess we'll save here, just in case. Better safe than sorry. Still got these floating gun drones. Why not? Who is this?
James.
Oh no, James. Remember him? He
What?
I don't freaking remember. Alright, I can't go up there, so I guess I have to go through here. He's taking control from me again. That's probably Ridley blood, I would imagine.
Ridley. What could have happened?
I don't know. He looks like a, might say he's a shell of his former self. Door's locked. Fine. Go to the unlocked door. There's probably something there. Oh no, it's Rinka shooters. Was that all? God, I hate that. I will say, I kind of hate that they have specific names. These energy blasts. That's just plain silly if you ask me. Rinkas. I mean, the name is fine, I guess. It's the existence of the name that bothers me. I mean, do the energy donuts really need to have a name? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Like, it's also like how those barriers in front of Mother Brain that you have to hit with missiles, they're called Zebatites for some reason. Like, again, why do those things need a name? Like a proper noun. Shenanigans, if you ask me. Alright, so this is room MW, whatever the hell that means. Probably Metroid weaponization or something. Doors flickering. My window's flickering. That's not it. So let's try this other door. Come on. Give me a good angle for first person view. Thank you.
No!
No.
No!
No, you got it wrong.
Stay away! Stay away!
You have to calm down.
I don't know, I mean, to be fair, if an armored lady came after my hiding spot like that, I would probably freak out a little too. Let's go through this big door that just opened into this dark room. I'm sure there's nothing bad happening here.
Metroid eggs. It can't be.
Oh, I'm afraid it can. Looks like we've got a Metroid Queen on our hands. Why did the game let me dodge there? No idea. I don't know if I remember how to do this. sure is locked. I honestly don't remember what I'm supposed to do here. Take this. Wouldn't be so bad if there weren't so many Metroids coming at me all at once. I feel like I'm supposed to, kill all of these things, but I'm sure not going to be able to do anything else. Okay, that seemed to do it. Finally. What a nightmare that was. Now the queen has crystals. Does that make that her crown? Oh, right. I don't know what that was about. Can't just dodge my way through the fire breath, I guess. At least the game is gracious enough to give me big windows for healing.
This facility will intercept Galactic Federation orbit in approximately 30 seconds.
30 seconds? That's not enough time to do anything at all. Alas, poor Anthony. I knew him.
10, 6, 5, 4, 3. Warning. Emergency brakes engaged. Brace for impact. Warning. Emergency brakes engaged. Brace for impact.
Also, like, just intercepting orbit doesn't sound like that big a deal. I mean, you want to get out of orbit eventually. Ah, doing this old trick. Alright. I kind of skipped over that. That went by really fast. Because I remember when I first got here, there's something like the whole time, you know, the game's like, you can't use power bombs. Power bombs are too dangerous. Don't do it. The only way to come out of that fight alive, the only way to not die, is to use the power bomb inside the Metroid Queen's stomach. That is the only thing that you can do. And you have no idea that you can do it, especially if you haven't played Metroid 2, and you know that the easy way to beat the Metroid Queen at the end of the game is to go in its belly and use bombs. And I feel like even if you did know that, you would probably just use regular old bombs. You wouldn't think that suddenly you can use your power bombs now. That's just another thing that I really hate about this game. You'd think it would at least have the decency to tell you, hey, you can use power bombs now. But it doesn't. And now, I believe... Yep, now I can just use them whenever I want. There's that cooldown. It's the only real limitation on using them, but... You can't give me, like, a cutscene thing? Like, a little...
Don't come any closer!
Menu thing? Anyway.
Don't come any closer!
Let's find out what this lady's deal
Stay
is.
away from me! Easy. I won't come any closer until you say so. My name is Samus. I'm an independent bounty hunter. I know the situation here and I know how you must feel. I'm here to secure your safety. May I come closer? What's your role at this facility?
I'm responsible for all operations. My name is Madeline Bergman.
Wait a minute. I met another woman who called herself Madeline Bergman. What's going on here?
Oh, there's her
What
badge.
you met was MB.
MB.
She's an android. She was created with the intellectual data of Mother Brain and consequently developed Mother Brain's consciousness as well.
What?
Oh,
The Federation's
shit.
foolish plan. Mother Brain's rampage. Everything that happened here was just as Madeline, or rather MB, had told me.
That's right. The blonde girl is MB.
The person who sabotaged the system to stop
was
MB's
MB the
rampage
whole time.
and sent out the distress call had to be the person standing before me. It had to be Madeline Bergman.
MB was the artificial intelligence originally developed to regenerate and control space pirate special forces. Because we wanted it to control these special forces through telepathy, we were forced to model its infrastructure after Mother Brain. At that time, MB didn't have a human form. Before long, we started to see the viability of creating Metroid clones. Once we did, MB started to take on her current shape.
But why?
Because we needed the first Metroid hatchling to recognize MB as its mother, she had to take on the form of a living thing. With that as our theoretical basis, we were able to create the ideal relationship with the Metroid. One that wasn't based on dominance or control.
I remembered the baby hatching before my eyes. When it attacked Mother Brain in order to save me,
But basically, they
that
brought
was
back
the
the
result
thing
of the
where
kind of ideal relationship
No.
they were trying to develop with
the
MB.
larval Metroid imprinted upon Samus.
They found the perfect
They
means
decided,
of control.
Hey, why
and
don't we
started
do that
propagating
ourselves?
Metroids in Sector 0.
Which,
At the same time, they were conducting genetic manipulation experiments to create
guess is how
unfreezable
they
Metroids.
ended up with MB,
Apparently,
the
the queen I
android.
met earlier was the first of these propagated Metroids to mature. They wanted to preserve her as a control specimen, so they had left her genes unaltered. The fact that she'd grow into a queen was something not even Madeline and her team could have predicted. Only special infants had the genetic coding to become queens.
Once our MB was in a human form, she excelled. As an interface between us and them, her skills with personal interaction humanized her to a great extent.
If my theory is correct, this is going to be a groundbreaking multi-system for artificial intelligence.
Her confidence was unwavering, and her ability to learn was greater than we'd expected. But then she developed emotions, then a nascent sense of herself. She began asserting her own thoughts, and her opinions began to contradict ours. It's quite typical for artificial intelligence to evolve as a result of self-analysis. However, there's no precedent for an AI like MB developing emotions.
Well, maybe
It's
we
possible that
shouldn't
her
have
interactions
tried to
with the
clone Mother
Metroids brought it
Brain.
about, but we don't know for sure.
The newly hatched infant took to her like his mother. And perhaps at that moment, MB began to develop a soul.
Oh, don't play that. Please
It
don't
was all
say that.
conjecture, but the idea wouldn't leave my mind.
And that was when we decided to alter her AI program.
A human-like existence, but one without feelings. To make MB less than human, the researchers had to deny her that consciousness. I knew this, but in my heart, I felt sympathy for MB.
Oh boy.
On the day we were going to alter MB's program, right before my eyes, I watched her being restrained.
Stop! What are you doing to her?
These orders are from above. Take her away.
Wait!
She reached out to me and asked me for help, but there was nothing I could do.
What's happening?
Oh, this
My
seriously
presence that day
exposition,
caused
isn't
a
it?
disturbing reaction in her. She was fixated on me.
Madeline had taken to calling MB Melissa. She took the initials MB and told the AI they stood for Melissa Bergman.
It looks great on you.
MB liked that name. It made it sound like Madeline was calling her her daughter.
Oops, that's why you don't try to restrain the super-powered,
Once she felt
super-intelligent robot?
abandoned and hunted by that same Madeline, MB telepathically commanded the special forces to revolt. The facility fell into complete chaos and suffered widespread damage.
MB was trying to get revenge on the Federation army, and on us. It's possible all humans have become the target of her hatred.
With the space pirates under her control, she was able to propagate the metroids in Sector 0, even creating a Queen Metroid. She was well armed and planning her attack on the Galactic Federation. But Adam and I crushed her plan completely.
Yeah, the Federation is kind of
And
shit,
now,
isn't it?
Who could guess where she was and what she planned next?
She's backed into a corner. And her hatred is entirely focused on you and me right now.
Oh, speak of the devil, and she does appear.
Wait, MB, calm down. Please listen.
Madeline, step back!
I mean, we were wrong. It's all over.
Madeline!
I was not wrong.
Well,
The humans were foolish, and I was forced to bring
let's
judgment
see.
on them.
honestly, I don't
And
remember.
yet, because of you, I failed. You must understand the weight of your crime. You must pay the price for what you've done.
Please, MB.
Right, I hate that
We have to
MB has
get past this.
No,
gotten a flat robotic
you
voice
will all
now.
be judged.
That's bad.
It's okay now.
Let her keep her human inflection.
I won't ever fail you again. I promise. I'm so sorry. Melissa. Oh, Melissa, it looks great on you. That's your name.
Let's go! Go! Well, that was a pretty sweet catch by Samus. Oh no, MB can't even be frozen!
What's that sound?
Oh, surprise, we've got the fence drone! Ain't this some shit? because they're probably dead.
Madeline, stay close to me!
So for the purposes of this, don't think you're allowed to do first person. Yeah, I can't go into third person, that's what I meant to say. I'm gonna lose here because I just don't have enough missiles. That's gonna be the shittiest thing. Try this again. Why can't I do my concentration thing? Like, what the hell? Okay, maybe super missiles is a bad idea. Shit. This is hot garbage. It turns out that having an item is important for just this. I'm gonna be real mad. Come on. Oh, I think I remember. That's what it was. Thanks, Chachi. Right on time to remind you what the solution was.
Fire!
That's right. The trick wasn't to try to destroy those monsters. It was to take aim at MB herself, which, in hindsight, makes sense. After all, she was controlling them. God, I hate this game. Now there's this asshole.
Stop! Don't move!
Melissa!
Hey, are you okay? Hey, hang down over there too! I'm getting you out of here.
I know, Chachi, it's shocking, but it's more likely than you think. And yeah, the crying animation, I didn't take a good look at it, but I'm sure it reeks of
I heard what happened.
extremely mo-capped animation.
You performed admirably. You can leave the rest to us.
Madeline!
Wait, Aaron. Unfortunate what happened to Commander Malkovich. And to think that his entire unit was annihilated. Truly a tragic day. Would you agree, Aaron?
What's your angle, douchebag?
Sadly, with them gone, you're just an outsider. And given your unofficial status, I cannot allow you contact with the witness. With your predilection for transporting illegal cargo like infant metroids, I must ask that you restrict your... Time for the lady to go home. Someone escort her.
Yes, sir.
Hey, that voice sounded kind of familiar,
Time
didn't
for us
it?
to go. Come on, princess.
What? Stop right there. Who are you?
Anthony Hicks, sir. Galactic Federation Platoon 7. I need to secure the safety of any survivors, Commander Malkovich's orders, and the purpose of this mission.
Surprise, Anthony didn't
Authorized
actually
by the
die.
chairman of the Galactic Federation. Of course.
What do you mean, the chairman?
Man, you guys made it here quick. I mean, if I hadn't stopped the engines, we might have missed each other.
That's actually a very legitimate question, because, as you may recall, last time he got knocked off the arena in front of surrounded by lava.
Crazy how something good can come out of something bad.
But here it is. He just froze a random-ass lava monster.
Didn't mean to wake her. Guess I ought to be quiet.
Broke his fall.
Anthony was trying to be courteous to Madeline. She was exhausted and had only
And
just
that's just
fallen asleep.
another example of the
She needed
most
the
important
rest.
rule of
She had a lot of
storytelling.
explaining to do once
If you
she
don't
got
see
to
a body,
Galactic Federation
he's not
headquarters.
dead.
For herself. And for Melissa.
Still can't get my head around it. What a crazy mission.
Well, he just landed on,
Anthony
I
sighed
don't know,
as he muttered to
some
himself.
part of the structure.
What would have happened
What
if
am I
we
doing?
hadn't
I
been
shouldn't be
called
making
there?
excuses. The important thing, though, is
Might
that
the furious MB have attacked the Galactic
best
Federation
character
and brought about its utter
out of the
destruction?
7th platoon or whatever the hell.
Melissa wasn't insane. No.
He survived after all.
One day, a consciousness simply bloomed within her. And those that caused it to bloom, the humans, called it insanity.
Anyway,
I was the insane one. That was what Madeline muttered softly as she sank into sleep.
I'm
The
sure
selfish
it
conceits
comes as
of
no
humans
surprise
drove
that I'm not
envy
paying
to
attention
violence.
to this monologue
It
here.
was their distorted perceptions and greed that awoke such fury in the fledgling girl's heart. Her thought was to punish the foolish and conceited. But MB could not
Honestly,
complete
I
her
was just
mission.
looking at the chat some more, so I didn't
As
even
Melissa,
get a good look
she
at the
was
Samus
defeated.
Nebula. But,
With their one vulnerability overcome, the Metroids were indestructible. If some fool just following orders had taken the savage creatures to those who sought them, I can't imagine what would have happened if Adam hadn't recognized the looming danger.
so,
The cost was far too great.
by the way, remember that whole deleter
Why did Adam have to pay
plot
with his
thread?
life? For me, I couldn't believe he was dead. For the first time, I questioned his choice.
You know what? I think I can respect that assessment to you. It's a low bar to clear, but I can see that being the best part.
No objections, right, lady?
But
I heard Adam's voice in my
like
head.
Adam, the perfect military mind. Something we will have to revisit
And I knew
in a
in my
future
heart that
stream.
he had made the right decision. Just as he had so many years ago. In that moment, I swore not to grieve his death. And for the first time, I gave him a thumbs up.
Well, see, that's just
Just
part
in
of
case he
you
was
know,
watching over
the
me.
perfection of his military mind is to shoot his most cherished friend or something. Well, no. That's exactly the wrong term
His
to
amused
use.
expression looked as though he wanted to say something. His face and Adam's swirled together.
Now that's just creepy.
That last smile as Adam drifted away.
Samus, don't just mix up your friends like that. Even though you really shouldn't consider Adam a friend. Anthony's a friend. But don't start seeing Adam everywhere. That's just weird. Also, I'm pretty sure that might be like the first time they've ever shown Samus in like regular ass clothes. I mean, I don't think even the ending screens that they have for Fusion and Zero Mission, I don't think they just give her a regular old casual civilian outfit. There's the credits. Yoshio Sakamoto, the guy who's responsible for this entire mess. God. Sure is one hell of an experience, with an extreme emphasis on hell. So, I'm pretty sure I mentioned it before, but I want to bring it up again. Remember how in Metroid Prime 3, Retro Studios wanted to include Adam? And that's how they ended up with Admiral Dane giving orders? And Nintendo said no. They wanted to save Adam for another occasion. Other M was the occasion they saved Adam for, and Look where it got them. Got them a guy who shoots Samus in the back because he's her friend? It was just... Oh, that was so... bad. I shot you in the back, Samus, because you can't deal with these Metroids. But Adam, you just froze the Metroid yourself. Like, yeah, oh well. Sorry, gonna go sacrifice myself to save the galaxy. Bye forever. But, yeah, not the, not exactly the payoff that I think anyone was hoping for when they, before this game came out, and all the fans were looking at it, all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed or whatever. Let's see, I'm not super up to date on my Kingdom Hearts lore, but I'm pretty sure Ansem fucked up somewhere. So, I believe, or at least I'm willing to believe, that that comparison is very apt to, But yeah, I just want to bring it up again. The whole deleter plot thread just fucking disappears. Its climax is when... Oh, Leslie Swan is the bottle ship PA announcer. She's the voice of Princess Peach. Anyway. The deleter plot thread, its climax is, you know, someone attacks Adam, and then that's it. You don't see him. I think the implication is that the traitor was supposed to be James, whose dead body we found at the end. Oh, I guess I should point out that Leslie Swan is also in charge of a lot of localization. But yeah, there's, like, it's completely unsatisfying, that ending. You just see his dead body, and there aren't even any conclusions drawn. It's just, oh, it's James. He's dead too. Who even is James? I barely remember. I don't know what his role was on the team. Was he the explosives guy? Actually, I think he was the explosives guy. Oh, well. Well, no, the traitor thing was definitely
the
real.
decision was made to destroy the bottle ship. A mission that will most likely be carried out in the next day or two. I'm heading toward the bottle ship
There's
now.
even another
I'm going to
cutscene
rescue something that was left there.
that was, you know, more
Something
dramatic
that can't
irony
be
than anything
replaced.
else. But, or not dramatic. Yeah, dramatic irony. For the player's eyes only. Where a trooper freezes another one of the troopers and just shoves them into the lava. Anyway, what if I told you that there's still one other thing? One last post-game thing to do. what if I told you that I tried to give myself enough time to actually do it? I actually don't remember too much about it, but I guess we'll get to experience it all together. I remember the key thing. Okay, maybe I remember a little more than that. We're gonna find out what the hell Samus is talking about. Friggin' unfinished business or whatever. Why there's an indicator on the map. Why the game just didn't cut to the title screen. Oh, loading. Actually, let me see if I can pull up the characters. See what we've got here. So, Adam died. Maurice was found dead at some point. Anthony survived. Lyle was dead. James is killed by something. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's this KG guy. Maybe he was the deleter. And I don't know what the hell James died from. Just something. Oh wait, no. KG was the guy who got dumped into the lava. That's right. That's why they haven't found him yet. Because his body was incinerated! Fun times. But, oh, yeah, I guess it's also worth mentioning that, the fact that you can come here after the credits and, you know, get and use power bombs, that's actually required if you want to get 100%. Because believe it or not, they do lock things away behind power bomb gates. Let's see here. Oh, like this, for example. By things, I mean enemies. That will die a lot more easily now that I can move around and dodge and shoot them. Even though they still hit pretty hard. Hey. There we go. I guess just some super missiles to the face will do the job. Alright, is there anything worthwhile here? I don't fully remember. I mean, no, but... you never know, sometimes there's... Fling that buggy to the side. its weird chirping sound. It makes it sound digital in some way. I'm not a fan of it. Yeah, the residential area is a place that gets unlocked. I don't remember if there's anything cool here. Probably not. But before I do that, I'm going to go check out that... oh, wait. I want to go check out the thingamajig, that map indicator. I'm already getting all turned around. Is it not going to let me just go up there? Guess it's not going to let me just go up there. I guess I do have to go through the residential zone. I'm ignoring these enemies. Oh. Just shine spark into an elevator. It's fine. Alright. I really hope I'm doing this right, because I've only done it, like, once. Let's see, that's more power bomb. So, boop. Easy every time. Just taking a guess on which door I want to go through. Where to? More elevator stuff? Well, I guess I found a dead end. That's cool. I guess I did. I guess I picked the wrong door, so I guess we're gonna have to go back to door number 2. Oh. Even the post-game thing can't be easy. Not even a thing? It looks like it should be a thing, but I guess not. Oh well. Oh, that's where I am. That's weird. Okay. I honestly wasn't expecting that. I might have to take a moment to look up what exactly I have to do the thing that I'm trying to do. Because this all seems real. energy tank up there. That's not super helpful. I wonder if I can just wipe these things out with a power bomb. That'd be nice. Alright, that's it. I am going to look things up real quick, because I just have no idea what I might be missing. Excuse me. Alright. Main elevator shaft. Head back to main sector. Okay. Where am I? Well, I'm in the main sector. Is there another power bomb thing that I overlooked? Looks like there was. These. Back to me. Head south from the main elevator. And look for a power bomb door on the eastern side. The first hallway you come to. Alright, so... a little early? I mean, it should be... Gotta go up through here, right? I don't have a clue. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna take a quick little potty break. Maybe I'll try to figure this out in the meantime. Alright, okay, so I think I was lost. But I believe now I'm found. So let's pull up the map again, just so I can talk about what I think I found. So I want to be able to go up to that main elevator room. But as you can clearly see, my pathway there is locked. So what I think I have to do is I have to take the long way around. So going through here brought me to Sector 2, and I think I have to go through there to get back to the elevator that way. Because it looks like I have to go like immediately to the south of the main elevator room. So I was going the right way the whole time. When I ended up in the nightmare fight room. I have to remember which way to go to get back towards the main sector. I guess it's just keep following the path. Gravity's still fucked up. Why would it be better? Now that the nightmare creature is, you know, completely dead. Break those pillars. Well, that's neat, I guess. Alright, come on. Oh, shit. Feels like there's something hidden here. This probably isn't actually where I needed to go, but mistletoe. Well, I guess that'll give me a full round 30, which means I have 6 super missiles at my disposal now, so that's fine. Whatever. We're going the right way. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good. I can't help but feel like the payoff for this is not going to be worth the trouble of getting there. I'm going to apologize in advance, but oh well. Might as well see this thing through to the very end, right? For better or for worse? Almost definitely worse. Oh, now I'm sad that I didn't shine spark across. I'm never going to be an other end speedrunner at this point. At this rate. Speaking of, I would never watch an other end speedrun. But I am curious what the scene looks like. I mean, I can only imagine that anyone would ever run this game as a joke. Oh yeah. It was that zero mission race that I mentioned. I guess for the context, in case anyone's watching this long after the fact. Here we go. Tia told me about a zero mission tournament, like speedrunning tournament, and I found it on YouTube on the Speed Gaming channel. If you want to look that up yourself, because it turns out that Speed Gaming has like 6 channels on Twitch, and I felt like it would be a nightmare to try to navigate all of them to try to find all these races. Anyway, there we go. What's that for? Not even using missiles. There were all kinds of problems that the runners both had. I thought it was hilarious. I saw resets. There were loaded states that forced resets. There was a point where a guy had a reset, or he saved, because zero mission when you speedrun it isn't like super long. I think they were saying it's about like 40 minutes. Like a successful run is about 40 minutes long. So they don't usually save. So there were deaths along the way, and when you die, that means you got to start over from the very beginning. So that happened a few times. I know at one point or another, both runners accidentally loaded state to a completely different save file. Completely different states, which meant that to complete the race, they would have to start over from the beginning. One guy, after dying a couple of times, he started saving, and then while he was in the middle of a save, he accidentally loaded state again. That took him to it's the chameleon system. That's what I'm fighting. Took him to the title screen where he didn't have any save files, so he ended up wiping out his own save files. I mean, it was just like a nightmare for all parties involved. One guy forfeit after dying and or resetting like 3 times. But tournament rules said that you have to finish the run for the win to count. So the other guy just kept going. There was already a forfeit by the time the guy accidentally erased his save files and had to start over from scratch for like the 5th time. And I know it got to the point where the rules committee was like, look, you're trying, it's respectable, the other guy gave up, that's fine. His choice. The guy who's trying, he gets the win. This is taking too much time. It took like an hour and a half, you know, double the expected time. And I don't think he even finished it. They're just like, you know, that's it. We're just gonna, we need some mercy here. Even one of the commentators was like, I don't know if I'm gonna have time for the end of this race. Yeah, because it was like an hour, and, you know, the guy was still fighting that worm thing that drops the charge beam. So, you know, I'll be right back. Right, yeah, the VOD was an hour and a half long, and and I think on YouTube the description said that like the last 15 to 20 minutes they lost video feed. I don't even remember if they had a like post-race interview with the guy who's still trying his damnedest, despite everything. The other incredible thing is that the commentators mentioned that... microphone slipped. They mentioned that if both runners die, they can agree to like reschedule the match and just do it again some other time. But for some reason that wasn't in the cards. I mean, I guess because the one guy, I think his name is Neon Fuzz, if you ever want to look that up yourself. Since he kept trying, well, they couldn't just reschedule it. I wanted to look up the bracket so I could see how the whole thing played out, but turns out you gotta like make up, sign up for an account for a site just so you can view a bracket, which is not very appealing, so I didn't do that. That last hit I took was intentional, just so I could get into the danger zone and recover more of my health. It should have been. Come on. Oh, please. Alright, there we go. But some of my favorite moments from the race included when the guy who would forfeit just started practicing some tricks from like the what do they call it? They call it the Zebetite skip. Where you can just skip through one of the barriers in front of Mother Brain, which also just deletes another barrier. Now, at one point, he just pulled up Metroid Fusion and started practicing tricks in there. Anyway, we're here. We're at the thing. So remember Phantoon? This is the ghost boss on the wrecked ship in Super Metroid. They put him in this game. The next thing is going to be Fusion. That is the last game in the Metroid chronology. That means I'm almost done with this whole series. So I've been doing for weeks, months. Metroid Fusion will definitely go a lot better than this game. I can understand why it would not be someone's favorite in the series. I'll say that much up front. But it's better than this garbage, that's for sure. Although this fight is cool because it's not couched in so much drama. Poorly written drama, I should say. Oh shit. Did I just get our guy? I will say that, oh shit. Yep. Stop it. Stop for 2 seconds with the fireball, please. I'd like to heal very much, please. Thank you. Maybe I'll have better luck next time. Metroid Fusion, though, what was I going to say about it? It does have kind of a suffer from railroaded by plot. But at the same time, maybe this is just some form of nostalgia speaking, but I didn't feel it was nearly as egregious as other ones. The game is also considerably shorter too, which I feel like goes a long way. And not making it full of, not giving me ill will towards it. Now I can have a health bar or a boss meter up there. really cool if I could use missiles, but that doesn't seem to be happening. Let's see, what else can I even talk about while I'm looking around trying to blast this giant eyeball monster into the glowing eyeball. Oh, I'm pretty sure for reasons that I don't recall. This is only available in normal mode. You can't do this fight in hard mode. I wanted to actually do this. So close that time. Like it. Let's try. Two hands. About this one. Having that D-pad to do the free dodges. Not so free. Oh. Oh boy. Maybe I should have gotten that one energy tank that one time. The top of the residential zone. Well, like I said, I want to see this through to the end for some awful reason. Attackers and the fake wall masters. That's good to know. Chemical strike does a ton of damage. Quite a one. I've got it. There we go. Just get right to that eyeball. Get fucked, Phantoon. Alright, so finally. The Phantoon just shows up for no reason. Just there's extra... There's like a super boss, I guess. If you thought that fighting the Metroid Queen was... I don't know. The only explanation I can give you is that Phantoon is one of the, I don't know, like, commanders or whatever of... Do I have to powerbomb my way out of here? He's one of the commanders, one of the important bosses you had to kill in Super Metroid. Some kind of ghost thing. And he just shows up in Other M as an optional boss, as a post-game boss. There's just no justification for him being there. He just shows up on his own. And then you beat him, and then that's it. And the fight, having done it again, I can say is definitely not super great. Because it's just dodge, 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 all over the place. Just mash the D-pad and wait until there's less action going on, so you can fire off a shot before the fireballs hit you. But we went through all that to get
Madeline, thanks for telling me all
frickin'
this.
Adam's helmet.
I've got to destroy the metroids and MB in Sector 0. You have to remain hidden.
No! Samus!
Don't worry. The Galactic Federation CO, who's here now, will help you.
Yeah, she did it for Adam's helmet. Like I said.
Self-destruction protocol activated. Please evacuate the facility immediately.
It is funny that the sentimental music just got completely shut off. Good.
5 minutes until detonation.
Alright, so the other thing that happens is this is a suitless section. And it's an escape sequence, too. All I've got is Samus's cheap little stun shot. No energy tanks, no missiles. Just what you see is what you get. And hey, look at that. There's a thing there. Yeah, I can't even do any damage. I'm not sure if I'm actually allowed to leave? What the hell? Oh yeah. I just have to do
until detonation.
this.
Please evacuate the facility immediately.
Did I go the wrong way? No, I'm going the right way. Yeah, just to reiterate, this is what I meant when I said, you know, I gotta see this through to the end. We came all this way. How could I not do the finale? Even the escape sequence doesn't seem all that fun because, oh.
3 minutes until detonation. Please evacuate the facility immediately.
It's not fun because there's like no, you don't have any of your abilities. You get a stun shot. I think I wasn't supposed to go all the way down. I already forgot. Yeah, I wasn't supposed to go all the way down. That's the problem here. That slide move I'm doing, by the way, same button as the jump button. Hold on.
2 minutes until detonation. Please evacuate the facility immediately.
Where I'm going is just the entrance, like where Samus docked her ship. It's just been so long that, yeah, it's kind of easy to forget that that's where it is. And yeah, that's the other thing. I never understood why Samus couldn't just put her suit back on to carry Adam's helmet. I mean, it should be easy. Oops, I bumped into the fire. I took 10 points of damage. Keep holding the button.
1 minute.
There we go.
Detonation.
Sorry for keeping you waiting, Adam. Let's go home.
Well, that's it. The bottle ship has been blown the hell up. For reasons that can only be described in the technical term, stupid, Samus went back to the bottle ship that was slated for demolition to get back that helmet. Alright, so my item collection rate is probably dismal. 34%. Who cares?
Well done.
Don't give me that. Alright, that's it for real. Metroid Other M is done for good. Never have to touch the game again. Oh, well, alright, let's see what gallery mode is. Theater mode is just all the cutscenes, which why would anyone ever want to touch that? I guess this is like concept art. Well, this isn't so bad. Okay. That picture on the left is kind of cute, but also... Jesus, how tall is Anthony supposed to be? Good lord. Oops, I meant to go one over. Who the hell is this guy? Oh, that's probably, Ian, Adam's younger brother. Without names, this doesn't really help a whole lot. Take a look at the real Madeline Bergman. And MB. Oh, a whole hell of a lot of concept art here. Got enemies. Oh, what? Am I not allowed to see the rest of the concept art because I didn't get all the items? There's like a 99% chance that's the case. So I unlocked exactly enough concept art to see the cast. Including freaking scientist nerd from the beginning. Mr. Oh, I polished your suit so you could at least look a little presentable. Fuck you, guy. And oh, there's a Colonel Douchebag there. I don't even know if he is a colonel. He didn't really introduce himself, did he? Alright, well, that's it for real. Other M, done for good this time. I'm never going to touch it again. For any reason. Nope, just not going to happen. Next time is going to be Metroid Fusion. Let's see. This week I have my afternoons off, so I'm considering starting Metroid Fusion on Wednesday. If I do that, then I can probably finish up on Friday, which means, wow, that would be the end of the Metroid series. Wouldn't that be something? We'll say that's my plan for now, and hopefully I'll be able to see you all again on Wednesday afternoon. Probably about 1:30. Gonna be my goal. Fusion is a pretty short game in comparison, so it shouldn't take too long. Yeah, so Wednesday. So, let's see.